Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft Modded series. Today we're going to start on the circuitry, but first I want to go over how I fixed the retriever problem. You'll see that I changed things around a bit since I was working off camera, and I didn't like the way the copper wire went down the floor like that, so I moved that over here. Also, sorry if my voice is a bit scratchy. I got up at 2 so I could record an episode for everyone today. So I did try what I said I was going to try and put the sorter inline, but apparently inline it ignores stack size still. So I had to make this buffer chest here, and I have the things set up like this. The top part is for the reactor itself, and the bottom stuff is for the internal components. Right now I'm going to have to manually switch between making Mark IIs and making breeders, but once frames comes out, I plan on having another sorter above it and one below it, and the top one will have the internal components for the Mark IIs, and the bottom one will have the internal components for the breeders, and so it'll make the reactor then either move up or down depending on which type it's producing, and do the internal components and then move back. That's how I plan to have it set up anyway. So this is all the materials I need for a reactor, and also in here. So that's tying up quite a lot. I'm also hoping that once RedPower's 2 crafting machine comes out, I can change this up a little bit and reduce the amount of resources I have laying around. And I put several timers around places where I said things need to run constantly. They are running constantly now. And I think I have everything hooked up to a bat box, though no thermopiles set up yet. And several places I had to do things like this, make these colored tubes like this to keep things from getting back stuffed into the wrong machine. Like over there for the water I did it, and downstairs I did it, and a few other places. Like here's one, just because things were getting stuck and it was messing up the whole process. Let's see, let's go down here first. The other thing I said I was going to do was the UU matter thing. I have the, let's see, which one is this? The redstone and the glowstone set up, but this produces 8 of these. I did some tests and found out that those 8 averaged about 24.5 glowstone dust. So I only need 2 glowstone dust per advanced circuits, but I need 6 redstone. So what I'm going to need to do is, let's see, put a buffer here. Doesn't necessarily need to be a buffer, but I think I'm just going to use one anyway. A buffer here, and then let's make a sorting machine like that, and that's getting powered. So what's going to happen is, let's see, do I have any UU matter? I think there's some of the retriever. Yes. So this one takes 4 UU matter. So there's 6 of these and 2 of these, so I need a 3-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to have it do, there's 4 of them in there. Yeah. 3 rows of 4. And then, how many's here? 6. 1 row of 6. And this will pulse every 12 advanced circuits, I believe. I'll have each of these, or this one pulse and this one pulse, what, 4 times? Yes, 4 times. And we will paint these tubes. So, yellow for the glowstone and red for the redstone. So let's see, where's red? Red and yellow. And we're just going to have these go in the loop thing so that it has sequences like our sapling thing. And the sorting machine will be running all the time. So I can go ahead and wire that up with a timer. Yeah, timer. And a little piece of wire. And this will run once every 12 circuits. So that's how many? 12, 18. And grab 18 UU matter. So that is how that's going to work. And I can put the rest of this UU matter up. Also change this. I have this here for to solve the retriever problem with the plates, but then I've changed my mind how I'm going to do it and just have the coolant cells and the plates running constantly and use a buffer chest here. Since this cyan, or cyan, however it's pronounced, is the copper that's coming from that sorting machine up there, and that will control the rate, and also additionally the circuits themselves will control the rate of production of these integrated heat dispensers. So I can stick a timer on the wall here and wire this up to run constantly too. And actually, I don't want to do that right yet. But let's see if those are working. They appear to be. Let's go back up top. I already mentioned how I was going to wire the coolant cells, which is what we need to do now before I start pulling them out, because I want to test it. First thing I'm going to need is a counter. So let's see, counter. Where is my screwdriver? And I can't ever remember which one is which, but that one's 0, we know. And this one is apparently incrementing. So let's see. How do I want to do this? It needs to face the other way. And that makes this one incrementing. This wire is going to be in the way. Actually, so I'm going to have a... Oh wait, I need to turn this, don't I? So that that's incrementing, and now I don't know which way is 0. The short side is incrementing. That's incrementing. This way is 0. So it's going to pulse up, hit this, reset itself, and also pulse the retriever. That's what it should do. But this wire's in the way. So how am I going to deal with that? Difficult problem. If I don't think I can put the item detector right there, I could maybe build it up on the wall here or under the floor. I'm not sure if under the floor is a good idea though. Let's see, if I had it on the wall here, how would that look? We would need to turn it. So that way 0, and that way it's incrementing. It would come off, and we could come around here. I guess that would work. Like that. And break that. Get some of this. I'm just going to use some insulated wire to keep from charging up all these blocks with the regular redstone signals in case that messes something up in the future. Okay, this needs to be max count of 16 and a decrement of 16. Increment of 1. And that needs to break. Hopefully I don't inadvertently power this. I think that still needs to be that. Would that power it? Can we put something in here to test it? I don't know. If we pulse this once, looks like we're going to have to do something here too. Let's break that and get some redstone from here, just 1, and make a redstone tube. Let's see if that works. Where did we put it? Put that there. Whoa. That's the problem. Wow, that's loud. Going to have to probably power this from underneath. And I can put a block back there. There we go. And I guess it's raining. That's not connecting. Okay. I guess I still have to use regular redstone. Let's see if that connects. It does. Okay. So, okay, we can see if this is working. Yep. So it's not doing that wire, which is good. Just make this go. Just don't want that. Oh wait, I can use a cover there. And I did not mean to do that, but okay. I think that's everything. Let's wait and see. It sounds like we just pulled some more tin out. So there should be... Did it pull the right amount? Okay. That's going. So now it's working. 16. Okay, now it's full, and it can't pull any more out. Which is exactly how I want this to be, full at all times. So that wasn't that difficult. Might have took a little bit longer than I would like. I wonder if it's dark and we can sleep to get rid of the rain. It is. So let's do that. I've also dug out underneath here a place to wire the main circuitry and made a bunch of bundle cables. Oh, more than that. Somewhere. There. A bunch of bundle cables and a bunch of insulated wire and a bit of red alloy wire, and have some more red alloy there. So I should have enough to do all this. Okay, the next thing we need to do is... Let's look up here and see where we're at. So this is done. We still have to do this, which I guess we can use. No, we can't we? Oh, we can use this count, or can we? Yeah, that count's accurate for how many bronze we need, how much bronze we need, and it makes 2 per. Yes. So this needs, excuse me, 32 plus 16, 17, 18 is, yeah, let's see, 50, yeah, 50 plus 27, 77 ticks. So this has to tick 77 times to make one Mark II. I guess that's okay. Looks like the copper dust may be empty. I bet it is. Let's go deal with that. We don't have a lot of room, do we? I have so much copper made already, I haven't checked my supplies. So I'm just going to go back to my processing facility and look on that. And make sure, yeah, we're out of copper dust. So let's hook some more up. That should be the wrong chest. It's this chest to mace rated. Ow, loud, ow. There we go. That should get that back running properly. And so 77 times. I need to figure out how fast I want that to tick. Won't be a problem for a while, but it's going to eventually be a problem. So that's going to hook up to, what color were you? Green? It'll be the green circuit. Yeah, that's green. Okay, so green needs to tick 77 times. Let's go grab that sign from downstairs and make ourselves a note. And we'll go down to this floor and put the note up. So, bronze, green, 77 times. And next step. Oh. Let's see, we have the, did I pass it? Yeah, this. What else has to tick? That the main sorting machine up there, which is going to be blue, and that has to tick 8 times. And then what's next? This needs to tick how many times? 18 plus 8, I think. Let's see if we have that up here. No, it's 18 plus 10, so 28 times, I think. 10 circuits there. And that's probably 18, I think. 48, yeah, 18. So 28 times is the circuits. So I'm going to make the circuits magenta, and I think I don't have room on that sign. So let's make another one. My wood. And I think I have some more sticks, or do I? I must have used them all. So we'll make, well, we don't have a lot of room, so we'll just make one. And a crafting table to put down there. So we don't have to come back up here just for making a sign. Or for things like that. So what was it? Circuits. Magenta. I think that's right. And 28 times. Then, let's see, put the chest down. We have one more, excuse me, for the, that top sorter, which is, I don't know what to call that, main sorter. Main sorter, blue, 8 times. And that might be everything. Let's take another look around up here. Okay, if this takes 28 times, it has enough circuits to make the amount of integrated heat dispensers it needs, plus 2 more circuits to make the actual reactor. This ticks. Okay, that's the one that ticks 28 times. This one's not going to be used right now. I'm leaving it here just in case I have some problems. But that main sorter will give this copper end plates, and it'll make enough integrated reactor plating to make both of these. We have that. This runs off of, so this is the thing we need to do next. So for every 8 circuits, was that the right number? It was every 12 circuits, wasn't it? Yeah, every 12 circuits we need to pulse. What color are you? I don't know what to call you. I'll just won't assign that a color yet. So, right. Just planning everything out here because this is a little complicated. So, every 8 circuits, S didn't fit. Every 8 circuits, pulse, UU, retriever, won't fit either. Pulse UU, retriever 1 time. I guess that's going to be pink for UU manner. Yeah, that'll work. Let's check up and see if we forgot anything else. That's running constantly. Don't see anything on this floor. So let's go up. Here. This is controlled by the main sorter. So is this. This is the what is that noise? Oh, it's making copper. This is controlled by the what's the word I'm looking for? Main sorter as well, and it makes the reactor chambers. So we have the machine blocks that goes back into here and makes the reactor chamber, and that goes in here, and this will be an output chest to go to here, and these 4 platings are also for the actual reactor, which is going to go to a project table elsewhere. I might have to redo this slightly to keep these from ending up in this chest. I think I'm going to have them going to move this chest so it's here and not connected to anything or something like that. But anyway, there's going to be a colored tick going into this chest that's going to be where those end up, and then another one, a filter or something that pulls it out and sends it this way. It's a color other than blue, so it doesn't end up back in the system. But I don't think I'm going to get to that this episode. Speaking of this episode, it looks like it's time to end it. But let's do something. Let's check this to make sure we got everything planned out first. Okay. This is running the whole time. We have that already written down. That controls this. Right? Yeah. And it also, I wonder if instead of, I could make this simpler, couldn't I? Since I have a filter here instead of a retriever, and this can only go one way, I'll just have this set up so that this one runs off of how much this retriever retrieves. Right, that's the word I want. Yeah, that'll work. So this needs to pulse once for every 2 times something comes through here. Yeah, that's pretty simple. And that will decrease the amount of wiring I need. So, let's see. Wait, I still need that timer, don't I? But I want it up here. And another torch. Alright, it's time to end this episode though, so I'll get to that next episode. So I'm going to sleep, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll get quite a lot of the wiring done now that we have it planned out.